We on? We are on. Hey everybody, it's Lance Bell with TRD Politics, and it's the first video of the year. Now, we're going to start right here. This is from MSN. Now, it says here, and you can see it right on the screen, ex-DNC Chair Biden would win overwhelmingly against Trump in 2020. Let me check one thing for you folks real quick to make sure that I'm on before we begin. And I forgot to do this. And we haven't done one of these in a while like this. You seem to forget some stuff sometimes, right? You really, really do. And I apologize for that. And I had to pull up the screen real fast to make sure that that we are all on the same page. Screen real fast to make sure. I don't know why I'm not getting sound, but that's okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Get to the right screen here. And it says, ex-DNC chair, Biden would win overwhelmingly against Trump in 2020. Now, what am I talking about? Former Democratic National Committee Chairman Ed Rendell says if former Vice President Joe Biden runs against President Trump in 2020, he would win overwhelmingly. This all stems from an interview with New York's AM 970, which is their big news talk channel there. Host John Katamasias, I know I butchered that. Rendell said Biden is the Democrat superstar and a real chance of winning in 2020. Okay. I'm not the first person that's going to say this, and I won't be the last person to say this. This is how shallow their bench they got right now. It really is. Now, I'm going to go through. I put a short list together here. I'm going to go through exactly the big names that always comes out. Now, since Biden's the topic of this article, before I do, it says to him, it's clear cut. Joe Biden's our superstar if he decides to run, and I think he will win overwhelmingly. Okay, we're going to start with Mr. Biden. Joe Biden is like that crazy uncle you like to see over the holidays. That's what he is. And it's one of those ones to where he's your crazy drunk uncle that you love to see, but only on the holidays. If Biden was going to run, it would have been during this last election cycle. Period. The end. But he got buried by the DNC. And honestly, I just don't think he wants it. I really don't. Now, moving on with another name that popped up in the conversation I was having last night, Sherrod Brown. Now, I live in Ohio, and I can talk firsthand about Sherrod Brown. He's very popular here in the state. But he has two problems. And they're kind of one and the same, but I'll split them up into two. It's his wife, Connie Schultz. Now, everybody likes Connie. Everybody does. But I don't think she's going to let him run. At least not for president. I really don't. Now, if they do get together and decide to run, you got to remember she worked for the plain dealer. And the problem that becomes, if he decides to run, and that part's already public knowledge, they'll consider Sherrod Brown a political shill because she has quote-unquote media connections. And that's going to create a huge problem with Sherrod Brown. And here's my suggestion for him. Forget the presidency. Run for governor of Ohio. And let me explain why. There's so much a belch in the state right now as far as who's running. He's popular enough, he'll win. You don't have to throw a policy out there in the state at this point. Just show up. Given what I've seen so far. That's all he has to do. Next one. And this is the one that makes me mad. Al Franken. If they put him in that position, it is 100% bad optics and he'll get blown out. Why? When the whole thing about the sexual assault allegations came out, he said he was going to resign. Okay, fine. Now the DNC is trying to walk that back, and here's the reason why. I find it so convenient. They said that immediately after that Alabama election was over. That is bad optics. If I'm Joe and Jane, nonpartisan voter, you put them out there as a pawn, then try to walk it back, saying, you use them as a pawn, saying we can do the exact same thing, get them out of there, then walk it back because our side won? Nobody's going for that. That is straight bad optics up and down. And trust me, I wouldn't vote for him for that reason. Because of what the DNC did. Moving on. Elizabeth Warren. She's a neolib. Not happening ever. She doesn't have Generation Z. She don't. She'll get the business Democrat, sure. But that's really about all she's going to get. And that'll be another blowout. Cory Booker. This name gets thrown around from time to time. He won't make it out of the primary. The reason why is, talking to people that's from New Jersey, they're going to look solely what he did as mayor of Newark, and that's going to kill him. So there's no shot in him. And the last name I see thrown around from time to time is Kristen Gillibrand. Now, she's the senator of New York to replace Hillary Clinton. What I've seen of her so far, maybe the New York people can explain it to me, she's a conniver. And I'm not totally sure she can be trusted. I'm really not. So the jury's out. So you're probably saying, Lance, if you're on Team Red, why are you talking about this? Answer that is simple. You got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. I said that 2 years ago. They had Clinton, that was it. If you expect to win, you need somebody better than this. I don't know who you're going to throw out there yet because it's still early. We haven't got to the midterms yet. And the midterms are sizing up to not be good for Team Blue. Because with no platform and your only talking point is Trump and the GOP is racist, that's not going to fly with Joe and Jane. It's not. Hate to break it to you guys. It's just what it is. But let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Please let me know. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. This is TRD Politics. And always be careful and remember, Fiataroo.